When you think of itchy, watery eyes, a stuffy nose, and a cough, most people think of those allergy symptoms that relate to the spring when everything is in bloom. Registered Nurse Practitioner Ed Neuzil of Allergy, Sinus and Asthma Family Health Center explains that here in Florida with our temperate climate, it's always allergy season.
Because of our moderate climate here, and because of the grasses and the weeds and the trees and so forth, our allergen season actually starts around January 1st and ends December 31st. So there's almost always something here. We also have a lot of grasses. Here in the Central Florida area, we have more golf courses per group of people than just about any place else in the country. And so we have a lot of grasses. Again, we have the farmlands around here. However, when we start getting through the rainy season, now we have the molds. We also have about 1,500 lakes or more in Lake County, a zillion retention ponds. You can't hardly go anywhere without having a retention pond, and all of them have molds around them. It activates a lot more when we start to see the rainy pattern. Molds have a bit more of a tendency to not spore as much during times of dryness. But when we see the moisture, then they'll go ahead and spore, and you'll actually see it starting to, those little toadstools come up in your yard. And so just about year round, there's something you can be allergic to. If you can eliminate the carpets, then using tile or wood floors is a preferred thing to do. A good HEPA filter for the air conditioning and heating system. It doesn't mean you have to spend thousands on a unit, but if you can reduce the amount of free-floating allergens, then the better off you are. So those are ways that you can actually reduce your indoor exposure to those type of allergens. And by all means, when the allergen levels are high, this is not the time to air out the house. There is nothing in that house that's worse than what's outside. So you need to keep the windows and doors closed. You need to keep a protected environment.
Ed also knows that when there is a chill in the air, we tend to close up our house, locking in all kinds of irritants like dust and pet dander. Also remember, when you bring in outdoor plants during freeze warnings, you're bringing in pollen on their leaves with them. And the use of heating systems which dry out the air in our home and breathing in cold air during outdoor activities may also cause dry and irritated nasal passages. For contact information for the Village's Office of Allergy, Sinus and Asthma Family Health Center, please follow the Winter Irritants Story Link icon on our homepage, yourhometownhealth.com.